Welcome back. I'm Brent Meredith, and we're continuing our conversation with Marcia Masulla, managing partner and co-founder of Nashville Fashion Week. We're back.
We're back.
That promo, by the way, was super cool. Really nice.
Thank
I
you
liked
so
that a lot.
much.
Do you want to talk about who did those for you? Or?
Yes, and I think that's a really great point. Shelby Goldsmith does all of our video and creative, and I got to say this. She's a volunteer. She's been a volunteer with us for years, just like myself, my fellow co-founders, and also our entire committee. So this is a true community event, and outstanding people like Shelby are why it happens. And
I thank you for mentioning them, by the way, because I mean, I've been involved with a lot of events over the years, Pride, other things, and the volunteers really make it come together, and a volunteer did that. That's fantastic.
Amazing.
I wanted to kind of get a little deeper this, you know, maybe a little more thoughtful this segment. Because I've had people ask me this, and I've even thought about it myself. What does the fashion industry, in quotes if you will, mean to you? My guess is that your answer is going to be much more than just it's the clothes we wear.
Sure.
What does it mean? Why do we do all of this?
Yeah.
There's a great answer in The Devil Wears Prada, but I wanted to see what your answer is.
I am so glad you brought that up, because people that even say that, you know, fashion doesn't affect them or it's important, or there's still this frivolousness to it, that's just not. It's not a fact.
Right.
The reality of it is it's one of the industries that's leading not just Nashville, our country, but the world, in good and bad ways, whether it's, you know, from commerce and also sustainability. Fashion affects us in so many different ways. And if you even take the infrastructure and the commerce away from it, fashion is about how we feel. You know, there was that no more of if you wake up with a bad hair day, but if you wake up, you put yourself together, whatever your style or your aesthetic is, it affects who you are, how you act, what you do.
Truly.
And so it is not just something that is, you know, a factual thing, it's a feeling as well.
Yeah.
And I think with Nashville Fashion Week, it's about not just Nashville. We have such a big reach in the region and in the world. We've had designers that have come in from, you know, as far as Australia. And we have, again, for the 5th year in a row, the creator of New York Fashion Week coming down to support us.
Yeah, that's amazing to get them here. Yeah.
So fashion's footprint is so much more than that. I think what makes Nashville different is our sense of community here. Nowhere else have I been where the fashion community says, hey, do you need something? Can I help you? What can we do together? How do we collaborate? How do we make an impact? And so I think Nashville's fashion industry and community has each other's back.
What a great answer. Thank you for saying that, because I couldn't have said it better, because it always kind of struck me like, again, people sort of see that as frivolous, some folks do, but they'll spend, you know, years researching a car that they're going to be seen in, you know, or their home that they're going to live in. You're going to be seen and living in your clothes all day, every day, right? Why is that frivolous?
And there's a reason why the automotive industry has reached out to the fashion industry for style and aesthetics.
Exactly, exactly. We've got another clip, and we could chit-chat, but I want to make sure we play it, so we're going to play that and then talk about it on the backside. Cool, that is awesome. So before the break, we talked about how Nashville Fashion Week has affected the local LGBTQ community, but I realize the impact is far greater than that. And you just explained why in this last question. And that promotional video got me to thinking there's so many different venues and places and people and things to be seen in there. What does it take to put on an event of this size? And you mentioned the economic impact. What is the economic impact here in Nashville?
Yeah, that is a great question. So in the last 9 years, we've invested over $1 million into the Nashville community with the cultivation of the event, with the Nashville Fashion Forward Fund, which is where all the proceeds from Nashville Fashion Week goes. And that's actually a big thing, because what we do, unlike some other fashion weeks, we actually create a process where someone can apply once a year and they will get money to basically go and have an experiential just thing that they can do to further their career. And so this year's winner is going to the Copenhagen Fashion Summit in May, Van Hong, and it's the largest sustainable fashion summit in the world. And so all the major players are going to be there. And for us to send one of our own to a foreign place to learn about foreign ideas and to bring them back and for us to implement that, that's a big deal.
That is a really big deal. And we've got about a minute and a half, they're telling me, so I've got two questions I want to get in. What do you say to the trolls out there? Because I know there's many of them. Whenever they're trolling the events or talking about sustainability, what do you say to them?
You know, what I say is follow the hashtag YNFW, go to our About section. Fashion Week is so much more than a week. It is community impact. It's about supporting our own, and it's really about freedom of expression.
Yeah, yeah. And how does someone find tickets? I mean, we know the dates, but kind of give us the rundown.
Yeah.
Kind of give us the rundown on what to do. Can you buy individual events, group packages, everything above?
Yeah, and you know what? We try to be as inclusive as possible. Go to NashvilleFashionWeek.com, click on schedule. We have events that range from free to all access passes to a beautiful seat at our Nashville Fashion Forward Fund Gala, which is at the end of the week. So there's a lot of events, from learning labs to parties to our sustainable summit and fashion shows, of course.
Do you guys still need any volunteers, or you got it covered?
We've got, you know, we closed our volunteer applications, but if you're interested in supporting us in any way, go to NashvilleFashionWeek.com.
Cool, and there's a little graphic there. It's April 2nd through 6th, NashvilleFashionWeek.com. Marcia, it has been so nice to talk with you, and I can't wait to come to the event this year. So maybe we'll have to have you come back again. We'll do a little fashion show, have some models in here. That's fun. We've done that a few times before, and it is a lot of fun.
Maybe you walk on the runway.
Maybe I do. All right, I'm excited. Okay, so I'm afraid that's all the time we have for this edition of Out and About today, and we'll see you next weekend. Good night.